Rockingham County is located in the center of the Shenandoah Valley, a fertile swath of farmland between the Blue Ridge and Allegheny Mountain ranges. Settled by German and Scotch-Irish pioneers in the early 18th century, the county achieved political independence in 1788. The Great Wagon Road wound through the county, allowing pioneer families to travel south out of Pennsylvania either to settle or keep traveling west. Today, both U.S. Route 11, Interstate 81, and several rail lines provide transportation for agriculture, the county's #1 industry. In fact, Rockingham County is Virginia's largest farm community.
It's very diverse, and there's a lot of animal agriculture here. We're #1 in dairy, we're #1 in poultry. And with those industries, those animal industries, we have a lot of crops to support those industries. So we have a lot of forages, a lot of corn, a lot of soybeans, a lot of alfalfa, a lot of small grains.
A strong dairy population, 225 grade A dairies, a lot of poultry, a lot of broilers and turkeys, a lot of probably the goat population has eclipsed the sheep population, but still a variety of short-legged animals that we can get involved in on animal production, good bit of equine, and then the crops that support those primarily, as well as some cash crops.
Rockingham County has 112,000 cattle and calves, more than any other county in Virginia. With 1,900 farms, there are also more farms here than in any other county. But it's poultry that really puts Rockingham County on the map. The modern turkey industry was founded here. There are almost 13 million chickens and another 2 million turkeys raised in Rockingham County, generating more than $460 million in farm income each year.
I know for dairy, one cow creates 9 jobs in the economy. So there's between 25 and 30,000 dairy cows just in Rockingham County. So that's a lot of jobs it creates, a lot of economic impact on the local economy.
While agriculture is the largest industry in Rockingham County, the cost of producing all this food continues to rise. Most farmers are adapting to lower profits and higher expenses.
I would say the average farmer from 10 to 15 years ago is farming a greater number of acres, has more cows, whether he's milking them or his beef production, has more poultry. So while we're not large farms, we've had to become more efficient. We added a 3rd poultry house to the 2 we had because it was more efficient for us to have 3 versus 2.
There's a lot more technology in all, poultries, all the houses are automated now. Dairies are starting to be more and more robotic dairies. The tractors, a lot of them are run on GPS. So, we're still growing the same crops and the same animals, but we're getting more output with less input, and we're doing that with more technology.
While there are plenty of large farms in Rockingham County, there's room for all sorts of producers. With such a strong farm economy, it's easier for smaller growers to get started, and nearby James Madison University in Harrisonburg and several towns in the county provide ready customers for local foods.
The farm-to-table movement, which has really gotten prevalent in the last 5-10 years, got a real strength here with our produce auction several years ago now, and that's one avenue that opened new markets to us and let us go right to the consumer. The availability to see dairy farms, some that are producing milk that is sold on the farm, ice cream, that type of thing, puts ourselves in front of the consumer much clearer, a very clear picture of what's going on the farm.
With dozens of streams and rivers running through the scenic valley, Rockingham County is a natural paradise as well as a major farm community, and farmers are working to keep it that way.
We've done a lot of conservation work to do the right thing for us. Several years ago, the first thing we did was fence off all running water. So we have segregated the cattle from the creeks. It allowed us to better manage our cattle, perhaps because of cross fencing and that type of thing.
We have plenty of water with the streams and rivers running through here. With that, provides challenges, in keeping the waters clean. So the farmers are always challenged to do a better job, keeping the environment clean while still producing food. But with the resources here, it makes it just a really great place to farm.
The farmers of Rockingham County have century-old roots in their community, but they're adapting to current economic pressures. They're working hard to protect the environment and welcome all producers, large and small. And perhaps here, in Virginia's #1 farm county, the general public has a better understanding of how important farming is to their community and how it helps feed the nation. In Rockingham County, I'm Norm Hyde.